How you doing? What is happening? Oh, did something happen while I went to make coffee? Did something break while I was away? I mean, that wouldn't be a total surprise, really. Oh, come on, fuck's sake. Oh god, it's cold. What the fuck is going on? I went offline. Oh my god. Well, I'm here, so I guess it's somewhat stable. I'm not too bad, Daffodil. How you doing? Oh my god. Okay. Alright. That seems fine. Hopefully, I re-downloaded the game today, so it should be fine. We should be able to play. If Steam wants to fuck, god, it's begun already. You were doing swimming. How? It's like a little secret. How are you? You were. Oh no, that was the day before, wasn't it? Right, I'm getting stuff mixed up. Oh my god. Hang on, I'm gonna have to restart Steam. It's super slow. So 2 people and 4. Oh shit. What did you end up cosplaying as? I remember you said you had to paint your face, but what was the actual what the fuck is going on? Look at this. Like it's just not. Oh, there we go. Jesus. Valak. Well, there you go. Yeah, they got so scared that they ran away. My god. Oh, where's my cheek hurt? Valak. Oh my god. Was that for any reason, or did you just pick it sort of at random? Because that is a spooky one. I'm not a. I got it. Oh god. Great. Everything's frozen again. Technology is down, yeah. Jesus Christ. I don't think my computer likes these games very much. Anyway, what I was saying is there a reason you picked Valak for the cosplay? You just pick it randomly, right? Hey, well, Valak was a fan of randomness. Do you like the Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh. Oh my god. Oh, sorry. Hey Minecraft, how you doing? Saw a non-costume on sale. Sure, yeah, that I guess makes as much sense as anything else. Sorry, Steam is like making me constantly freeze whenever I try and launch something, so let's try and restart that. What happened to the stream? It's just it's slowly imploding. Minecrafter, slowly imploding. Random breakdown. Yeah, it's on the horizon, that's for sure. The thing is, it's usually only when I open the stream. I don't think my computer likes Streamlabs much either, because I opened this opened the game up to make sure it was working before the stream, and it was totally fine. No freezes, no crashes, no nothing, and it was fine. But as soon as I open up the Streamlabs that's shits the bed. So show my voice too. Well, good. I'm glad. I'm not too bad, Minecraft. How you doing? How you been? How was your weekend and all that? Okay. Oh, now I got an eyelash in my eye. Oh, holy shit, that really hurts. Hello, is anybody? Are all the little gremlins that run my computer asleep, possibly? Who thought to have picked the wrong profession? Can I call this a profession? I think this is a hobby at this point, but possibly. I seem to be cursed with terrible technical difficulties at like all times. So maybe you're right. Yeah. Which one was it? Battle Royale. Yeah. Report of Tiny Lotsy taking a break. Fair enough. That's one of the reasons, or main reasons, I don't play a lot of online stuff. I get too frustrated too quickly. What is happening? Like, legitimately, what is happening? So your real profession? Well, yeah, my real profession is definitely the wrong choice. That's the one that's going to send me to an early grave. There we go. That's why it's doing that. Get out of here. Bank accounts and internet. Yeah, that's I like how the further the further in the future we go, the closer we get to a Terminator-esque situation. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? It's insane, yeah. Oh, what is the... I got a hair in my mouth. Oh, there you go. Good job, Minecraft. You won. Oh, no. No, that's the wrong... I almost started the wrong game. Okay. Should be it's launching now. Holy shit. There's a movie and a book. I have not read either. Or watched either. Read or watched the movie. Sorry. The roving uprising. No, neither can I. I'll welcome the robot overlords with open arms. Really. I'm always I have a Google Home. I always say please and thank you, and I feel like that was what will save me from being turned into a battery, like the Matrix. Give me a second. After all that, the sound is in the wrong place. Fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, the older movie with the Takeshi Takai, is that his name? Takeshi something or other. I have seen that. I've not seen I thought you were talking about a new movie. I kind of just assumed that someone made like a terrible YouTube actor movie. What the fuck? I had something stuck in my mouth and it's slowly driving me insane. Now strong guy? Oh yeah. I think they're going to... Oh yeah, I rage quit at this point before, didn't I? Yeah, that's good. With stream avatars, I think eventually they're going to make it so that like battle royale, you can actually have your little avatars will have stats that you can effect with the different gear and whatnot.
Sorry if I find you, you little green skin.
Which would be very cool. Yeah, same. We can be transfer buddies, Daffodil, because I want to do that as well. It really does, Kenda. It really does. As soon as it does even remotely well, someone in the West is like, "Hey, I'll buy the rights off you and make a terrible version." Oh, oops. I didn't mean to do that, but it's okay. Okay, we don't have to get that far. Is this game Stealth Goblin? Yes, pretty much. It's called Styx. Styx Master of Shadows. And it can essentially be boiled down to you're a stealthy goblin boy. And that's pretty much it. Talking heads in a jar, yeah. I'm quite fond of my body though. I would rather I'd still rather have more meat to me than just a head, honestly. But hey, immortality is good too, even if you are just a head. Oh, how do I roll? Still stream. What cosplays could you do as just a talking head though? I'm sure there's probably a few that you could pull off.
I've no time to play hide and seek. Oh shit! This one's for me. Something was calling about.
Oh,
Hello there.
hello there. Terrible accents. There we go. Oh yeah, we're a clone of the main character too, by the way. The one on the right's the main character. If you can see that, it's so pitch black. Talking Heads isn't in a band. Maybe? I'm not sure.
Where is it?
Wait, so how do I... Oh, here we go.
What is on?
Oh, you... Oh, I have to do that again. I didn't save. Twitch, put your head in. Put a head jar on your head. Well, yeah, see, I don't know. No, you know what? I probably wouldn't. I'd be able to live with like a mechanical robot body, I think. At least up until we were able to take the brains from robot bodies and put them into meat suits again. But up until that point, I think I would rather have an artificial range of movement instead of just being a head. It moves so slow. There is a sprint button, but it doesn't work on a controller. And okay, you could, yeah. Skeletal, fine body. Yeah, it's a shame about the voice, but I guess that was like classic 80s cartoon men, right? More muscles than, well, anything, pretty much.
Monster!
Oh. Fuck me, it takes about 2 seconds for me to hate the combat of this game again. I'm also noticing that Stream Avatars is gone. Fuck's sake. Hang on, let me fix that up. I didn't even notice that. Must have crashed with the rest. Sorry about that. You like muscles, Daffodil? Oh, God. You know what? Steam is misbehaving. We might just have to deal with no stream avatars, sorry. I'm trying to keep everything held together as good as possible. Oh, there we go. I'm trying. I got it the first time around. Oh. Oh. I've been told that the second one is much better. And it is almost getting to the point where I boot up a fucking cutscene compilation of this game, and then we just move on to second. Not yet, but it's getting there. Love muscles, you have muscles? Same. Well, I mean, I don't have muscles, but I like muscles. Getting there though. I'm more the I have skinny muscles, which I guess doesn't really count. I guess you guys haven't really seen. I don't stand up in the streams, so you pretty much just get a shot of my shoulders and my head, and then that's it, don't you? You don't get to see anything else. That'll change when we start doing some of the other stream stuff. This is kind of weird too. Just kind of sit there and stare. I do the dishes. No worries. Okay. Up. There we go. Okay. Disabled. Please. Let's see if I can turn the brightness up because I can barely see anything. Again, they've all changed. Sync vertical. Oh yeah, it's fun. Motion blur off. I can stay. Light shadows, fine. Nope. I did have to reinstall it, so I guess that's what. It's making flatbreads? Ooh. That sounds nice. Oh, good. Good. Of heavy weightlifting. She's eating too much. Yeah, fair. Oh, fair enough. That's one of life's great pleasures is food. And that's pretty much that's what started me working out so much, is so I could eat whatever I wanted. And that's a blessing. Although I don't really do that too much anymore. Which it's always fun when everyone else orders pizza, and I'm kind of like, oh, don't worry guys, I got my meal prep over here, it's fine. I'll be a good boy. Oh, excuse me for thinking that the fucking brick on the walls that was sticking out was actually something I can grab onto. How dare I? Ugh. I can't survive this. Oh no, there we go. Eat more when you train. Yeah. I don't eat much, like, in general. I just like the bad foods, you know? Like, takeaway. Because I'm lazy. But also it tastes good. But I don't eat a lot. I think we had this conversation before. I tried to bulk up, and I can't eat enough to bulk up. Swimming's really good for you, isn't it? It's like one of the best It works. It's a cardio and full body workout essentially. At least that's what I got told growing up. It's very, very good for you. I kind of wish I went to one of those gyms that had a pool, you know. So my gym's very, very small. So if you go to one of those bigger gyms, sometimes they have a pool attached to like a spa or whatever. I'm not that fancy. Yeah, true. It's all everything in moderation, even cocaine. It's my motto. Good for lungs, yes. Just good for everything. Sorry for the old man whistle too there, by the way. I hope that didn't deafen anyone. If it's expired, well, yeah. I mean that is the exception. If you decide to drink 3-week-old milk, then that's your own fault. They get people with like arthritis in the into swimming, and like older dogs too, or older animals anyway. Able to do any other type of cardio? Oh, do you just not like any other type of cardio, or is there a reason you just like only like swimming? Oh, and you were all alone? Even better. There's something very... some people don't like it. I know some people who have to have any sort of physical activity, they have to have someone with them. But there's nothing quite like being alone and doing your workout. It's very peaceful. No drugs.
Styx, is that you? I get the impression that your plan succeeded. The shit is flying between the humans and the elves. You? Wait!
Spare me the bullshit. I got no time for this. If you don't answer my questions, I'll slit your throat right now. Why does Styx want to steal the heart of the tree?
I don't know. He never told me a thing. He just paid me a fortune to direct you and to keep an eye on you.
Yeah, exactly. Our old,
you.
my old science teacher made quite a big point of that.
Personal.
She was
And yet you let me get into the prisons. And given your surprise,
I don't know what she did before she was a teacher. She was quite old or older, but I think her background was nutrition.
And you even asked me some
Why is the audio not
favors,
working?
you fucking shit. That mud that you're using as blood is gonna be spilt.
Anyway,
You can thank your lucky stars I'm in a
her
hurry.
background was in health, I'm pretty sure, and she was
enjoy
like,
taking my
because
time.
unfortunately,
I
eating
beg you, don't
and
kill me. I'm just a blind old man.
a lot of those sort of eating disorders and whatever else can start to develop when you're at that age, because we're very impressionable when we're that young, and also because of the garbage that we've sort of shoveled on an everyday basis, especially women. So she was very adamant to try and be like, to try and educate us a bit more beyond the old school. You can't eat this because it's bad for you. You can't eat that because it's bad for you. Blah, blah, blah. So she was quite good for that. A lot better than even like the health teachers who were fucking useless. They were the typical PE teachers, but anyway. Oh, I see, right. 2 loads of walks and biking. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. Running is one that I've never... I can't run. I do a lot of treadmill and bike stuff. No, oops. But running is one that I've never been able to do very well. I hear running's really bad for your joints as you get on too, which I don't need any help in that department, that's for sure. You don't recognize you? No, I think he recognized us as the fake one. I don't really know what happened there. The story is not this game's strong point. That has to be said. The combat isn't this game's strong point either. It's not. This game's not got a massive amount going on for it. That might be a bit harsh, but Stay invisible without consuming. See, a lot of these don't even seem worth having, honestly. There's still this too. I don't know how to get this. How do I become a predator? I can't even. I'm not even saying that's going to be taken out of context. Sugars right there. Yeah, I'm sure you probably got this a similar thing in places where you get like the food pyramid, which turns out is just a completely arbitrarily put together pyramid. So
Come on, lads. You comb the neighbourhood and you
oh, that's a lot of people.
suspicious. Off we go.
Great. Yeah, the food pyramid, which was basically like, here's what's okay to eat, here's what's not okay to eat, and we were given that in fucking primary school. So that like 10 years old. So that stuff sort of starts very, very early on, and I hope she still. I don't know if she still teaches actually. I hope she does because she was one of the better teachers I had. Pyramid schemes lit, yeah. Oh, here's a good one. Too, cereal or like breakfast was is basically one big scam as well. Just get you to buy more food. I don't know what's going on here. I think it's loading, but just got a black screen at the moment. I'll tab out in a second and restart it. Yeah. I was watching a thing on, I mean, TikTok and Instagram are not the best places to get your information, obviously, but shoes. I hate shoes. I will go barefoot whenever I get the chance. But shoes are terrible for your feet. They literally deform your feet if you're not wearing like these super custom made, formed to your foot, blah 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 shoes. They literally deform your feet and turn them into little narrow, very narrow, pointy things, and they're not really supposed to be. Is that there? Yeah.
Who goes there?
I don't even know. Oh. The simple fact that you can't attack without parrying. I hope whoever's specifically there, whoever's idea that was, they get hit by a bus. A food scale on labels. Is A like good? Cereal's full of sugar. Yeah. And I don't know if it's true or not, but one of the, I think it's Kellogg's. I think it's Kellogg's. Kellogg's cereal started out, the creator of the Kellogg's cereal created it because he was sick of, he thought bland food made you not want to play with yourself. He was a very devout Christian man, I think. And now we have shitty cereal thanks to him. That's actually a thing. Look it up. He did it so people would stop masturbating. Because it was a sin. Does contain blood. Ew, that's gross. Gherkins made it too. Wow, really? See, how do they classify all those ratings though? That seems a lot to cram into an A to E system.
Enough stuff. That was mine. Take that.
Yeah, I can't dodge that either.
I got him.
This just okay to or is definitely. Oh hey Avery, how you doing? Color was a weird dude, yeah. Yeah, indeed he was. Seems arbitrary. Yeah, I guess you've got to like. That's the thing, with being all grown up. Once you get to that point where you have to like actually keep an eye on, well, not keep an eye, but start to pay more attention to what you put into your body. You get to the point where it's like, oh, I can't just follow this thing that someone set out for me. It's all a very personal thing. If we have to wait any fucking longer for this game to load, we are literally just going to watch whatever's left on YouTube, and then we're going to play the second one. This is fucking ridiculous. This game has fought me tooth and nail this entire time we tried to play it. It just fucking refuses to work properly. And at this point, I don't know what's my computer versus what the game's. Because we didn't have an issue with Outward last night. Oh, that guy's nice. Doing. Fair enough. That's all we can do. Half the time, isn't it? Just do. Ingredient list. No, we've had some issues with that. Over the last few years, where manufacturers aren't putting the exact ingredients in their product, or they're not listing them, so there's stuff in the whatever product that's actually not listed, which is very illegal, but they seem to just keep doing it, so. Don't display the percentages, yeah. See, like, there's a reason. So you see all these like Hollywood actors who are all very svelte or built or whatever. Like their physiques are impeccable, but that's because they pay these nutritionalists, whatever they're called, hundreds of thousands of dollars or just exorbitant amounts of money to figure out, okay, this is what your body needs to do this, and this is for how long, and then the blah 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 blah. So I just saved then. That's what's causing this issue. I pressed quick save. Health granola, molasses and dried cranberries. Is molasses just like pure sugar? We don't really have that here. At least I don't think. I never use it. If we do. So smells amazing. That's true. And you get to eat good food. I personally like, I don't like cooking for myself. I like cooking for other people. But when I cook for myself, because I'm the one cooking it, I kind of feel like I've tasted it the whole process. And then by the end of it, I'm just like, ugh, can't be bothered. I don't even know if this audio is still going through because everything's gone black. And it just crashed. Oh my fucking god. Alright, we're watching the remainder on YouTube, and then we'll play the second one. I'm completely over this. I've never had, or maybe not never, but very few games have been this fucking obnoxious. Is this in color? Oh, right, okay. Well, I use brown sugar all the time. Or plenty. What is this one called? Styx. Master of Shadows. Cutscenes. system. Well, that's the thing. I genuinely don't know how much of it is my computer versus how much is the games, because some are working perfectly fine, like Outward, and the Dishonored ones were working really badly. The games we were playing before that weren't too bad. I don't know. It's so hard to tell what's at fault here. I am noticing again whenever I launch Streamlabs, stuff starts to tank a lot too. So again, that could be either my PC or Streamlabs, or it could be both. It's just, yeah, exactly. It could. It's just both. The game's broken, my computer's broken. It's all wrapped up into one. Oh, and my internet lately has been fucking atrocious. I can't even use my internet, my home internet on my phone anymore because it keeps dropping out. So it's just shitty internet, shitty computer, shitty games. It's just all rolled into one. And I just keep punching the microphone. Sorry. Ugh. Speaking of which, look at this. Look. Oh, here we go.
The atrium of Akanash. A world shut inside another. This is what humans do when they don't understand.
Okay, so where are we up to?
Section. Should be able to
We are... Oh, here we go. We're a bit past this. See if I can survive in 720p. We just killed the old guy, didn't we? That was like the last bit. Chaos.
I don't want to die. I saw everything. Somewhere in the tower. Come on. You remember. You can see the
Here we go.
Spare me the bullshit. I got no time for this. If you don't answer my questions, I'll slit your throat right now. Why does Styx want to steal the heart of the tree?
I don't know. He never told me a thing. He just paid me a fortune to direct you and to keep an eye on you.
Christ. Sorry about
I
all
never had
the
anything
hiccups.
against you. You've got to admit, it were never personal.
And yet you let me get into the prisons. And given your surprise earlier on, you knew it was a trap I couldn't get out of. And you even asked me some favors, you fucking shit. That mud that you're using as blood is gonna be spilt. You can thank your lucky stars I'm in a hurry. Otherwise, I'd have enjoyed taking my time.
I beg you, don't kill me. I'm just a blind old man.
Can you get away with, like, do you have to kill that guy? I did because...
Come on, lads.
I guess I could.
Comb the
Didn't really have any
neighbourhood, and you
emotional
think anything
conviction
that looks
behind it.
suspicious. Off we go.
What's this shit? A raid by the guards? Down here?
Also, I gotta say,
This
ballsy of this game to give you a secondary objective of kill everyone in the base when the combat system sucks.
I don't know what he wants to do with him, but it sounded important. So you're thinking I'm just a puppet? That you can pull a string and make me dance? Well, watch your ass, or I'll be dancing on your fucking grave.
Oh, snap.
Soldiers, stay alert. Aaron was clear. With what's happened in the prison, we may well be visited by a creature of the elves. Querberus must not fall into their hands.
I'm getting close now. The lab isn't far. But where exactly? What if I had a little chat with this soldier? He seems to be the guy in charge.
I guess, yeah, the stealth
right.
like, killing
Listen
is
up.
good.
Here's the deal. I ask you one question, and you get
It's just the
one
actual
chance
combat.
to answer. Keep it short. Where is Querberus?
The murals room.
Look at that lip syncing.
Styx, you're next on the list. I'll find Querberus's lab before you do.
I wonder if one day the old fool will find what he's looking for. Apparently, he restarts the same experiment every day.
So what? It's good for business. He'll eventually improve his distillation formula.
But do you realise? Years doing the same thing every day. It's...
And us, well, isn't it what we do? Repeat the same thing every day. Stand guard between four walls, except us, well, we're aware of it. Shit!
nobody.
What is that supposed to be? Some sort of fourth wall joke?
I must have been dreaming.
Like, T-He was stuck in the game? Ugh. Hey buddy, whoever's this cutscene, this isn't not a cutscene.
You're the one who feeds Querberus. I'll trade you a month of fatigue duty against 1 week of guarding the old man.
You're joking. I've never eaten so well since I've been looking after him.
Don't be a rat. 1 month of fatigue duty against 1 week, and we share his ration between us.
Go die, you piece of shit.
Snap.
Well. I better discreetly
So
follow
Thomas is
this
yeah.
Bodwin.
There's an intruder in the area. Be on your guard.
So this is where they're
Ouch.
holding Querberus. I got to get him out, alive.
Well, you know what? I'm glad we didn't have to do this mission. Follow silently behind someone,
Oh, Querberus.
hoping not to
I
get
brought you
spotted.
your pitcher of water. I'll leave it there in front of the door.
Yes, that's it. As you want.
Fucking old fool.
Owned.
Hello, my friend. Hello. It's Master Aaron who sent you? I'm afraid that the experiment is not quite satisfactory. Amber is definitely
He's very
an
cheerful.
unpredictable substance.
I've come to free you, so keep it down, Grandpa.
What's your name? Stephen? Felix? Oh, was it Manfred? I'm sorry, Manfred. But as I was saying this morning, this
Has he
alchemy
gone
equipment
insane?
is totally unsuitable for distilling amber. I need to design a completely different system.
Shh, not so loud. You already saw me this morning?
Well, I suppose.
You suppose? Did you see me or not?
But Manfred, you know full well that my brain is unhinged. I can't remember what I did a few hours ago. I know
So,
a
yeah.
face like yours shouldn't be easily forgotten, but believe me, there isn't anything personal in it. I forget everyone without distinction, even the ugly ones.
Oh, great. What could make Styx give a damn about somebody who's lost his fucking memory?
Oh no, I haven't lost my memory. The distant past is still intact. I can't tell you what I ate this morning, but I can recite the mathematical formula of the curve and ideal wingspan of an Arcanache airship.
You mean you built the airships?
Of course. I invented everything here. I drew up the plans of the atrium. I designed this tower to the tiniest detail.
Okay.
This is my masterpiece.
Oh, now I understand. Listen, don't move. I'll check that the coast is clear, and then we can go someplace safe. Or at least, safe-ish.
Really? This was planned? Forgive me, but my brain is unhinged. Believe it or not.
I'm about
Yes,
to be
of
fucking
course.
unhinged.
Those
old
were
man.
the orders. Wait.
This fucking. Ugh. I can't tell if the story is decent or if it's just not great. Like, I think it's okay, but then the dialogues kind of get bad, but like the overall idea of it's quite decent. Getting a little bit of narrative whiplash. Man, this is great. Maybe we should just watch someone else stream this. That can be the whole stream. We watch someone else stream while streaming. This is great. I don't even have to do anything. Sit back and enjoy the story. Defense against me camps. I mean, he seems totally fine with it.
Cerberus is here. I managed to find him. Good. Good. Now I must question him. Get information. How to reach the heart of the tree. There has to be a way. Come on, Rakash. Make him talk. Come on. What? Was it me who said that? What am I talking about? I don't give a shit about the heart of the tree. Possibly a fart, but not a shit.
Oh,
Just to
that's
find
hilarious,
See
Rakash.
his head on a
Nothing
platter.
funnier than a fart
That's
joke.
gonna be my birthday present to myself. My rite of passage. I may have been born yesterday, but I'm all grown up today. From now on, I declare I will obey no one. And I'm
Isn't the
gonna
whole thing
find
that
it
everything
Styx is
that touches
blood.
amber is like linked somehow? So
Happy
wouldn't
birthday,
Styx be able to
Rakash.
hear what Rakash is saying?
Happy birthday, Styx. Here, it's your present. I forged it myself.
It is magnificent. Thank you.
30 winters. Yes, it's 30 winters since your mother brought you into the world. You're an adult. From today, you no longer have to obey me. You can decide your own life. Are you sure you want to leave?
I am sure, Father. I must make this journey. Finish my initiation. Become a true shaman.
But why so far?
I want to see the world tree with my own eyes. Study the amber that flows from it. I felt such a powerful force.
Come
Styx is
back
looking a
one
little
day,
bit
son.
larger than usual.
I promise.
Did he say Styx?
What? I remember. My father gave me a dagger the day. Wait. That's impossible.
Oh my god,
This
is the
memory
other
is
Styx a
not mine.
clone as well?
I don't have a past. No past. Styx. He's fucking up my thoughts. It's not my family. It's not my father. It's not my
I'm
memory.
confused.
Styx, you bastard. Answer me. Did you do this to me? How ungrateful. I allow you to share my most precious memories, and you insult me. Listen, Ragash. You're gonna bring me Cerberus. Your little rebellion has already cost me precious time. You've manipulated me for the last time. I'm not manipulating you. I'm asking you. Bring me Cerberus. And why would I do that? Because I have everything you desire. A past. A name. I don't want your memories. I want you to get out of my head. That can happen. If you help me to reach the heart of the tree, you get your freedom back. Bring me Cerberus. Bring him to my laboratory. Your laboratory? How long have you been holed up in this tower? And where is your laboratory? You know all that. Now hurry. I'm waiting for you.
I'm hoping a lot of this
What?
will be explained
But-
as we
no,
go. But I feel like
The laboratory.
so far the story's been
But yes,
throwing us
I remember
big
where it is.
things and
I
then
think.
filling in the gaps until the
I
next
know
big
how
thing.
to get there. Damn. I've never been there. How can I remember that?
Good question. What the fuck is that? Oh, was that another instant kill enemy? That's a shame. We missed out on the instant kills.
Doomed.
Oh, dang it.
Any contact with them.
That's a shame.
So you didn't bring Querberus. And yet, it was in both our interest. You're not making my job any easier. That's for sure. I'm done with being a tool. I only obey myself. Oh yeah? And you decided what? What's your secret goal? How can you know what you want if you don't know who you are? If you are in fact nobody. You've never lived anything. You didn't ask to be here. Me, I crossed 2 centuries of nightmares to reach Akanash. I lost everything.
2 centuries?
Forever. Now, since you're so worn out, why don't you let go? You're just a bunch of old memories that are overflowing, screaming to get out of your skull. You're good for nothing. Listen, you and me, we have one life between 2. You got the past. Leave the future to me. It's a fair deal. Why are you so desperate to kill me, Rakash? Me, who brought you into existence. I want to kill you because, well, at least I know it was my idea. Oh, really?
What is he doing?
Well, I can't argue with that. And yet, I could almost have whispered it to you. I'm so tired after all these years. All these voices gnawing at my mind. I came here to finish it. So, asking you to kill me is almost a good idea. Assuming, of course, that you're able to, which isn't the case. Oh, you think so? Wait and see. I tried to kill myself long ago. I tried several times. I was finished. But all this damn amber running in my veins won't let me die. My head. I can't stand it. Shut up! Everyone, shut up! I feel it. An elf. He's approaching. Quick, get out of here before my head explodes.
So did Rakash get killed? Oh, rip.
This reflection. It's me? What have I become? A Rakash. A monster. What have I done? I feel so weak. How long ago did I leave my family? I am no longer worthy of being an orc. May my ancestors forgive me.
I knew it. So Styx was an orc originally. What the fuck? I'm so confused.
What? Where am I?
Emmett, you're alive. I was afraid that I would arrive too late.
He's cool.
You saved my life, elf. Why? I may have a few screws loose, but I think if any of you assholes were friends of mine, I'd remember it.
We have a common enemy. I am an ambassador, the elf representative to the humans. I know that Styx aims to steal the heart of the tree. And the tree cannot live without its heart.
Right.
Its death will lead to the destruction
of Arcanage.
I will say the amber does seem like a very convenient
Styx
plot device
is
so
constantly
far.
seeking to
It's pretty much
poison relations
capable of
between
anything.
elves and humans in order to have a free hand. All it needs is a spark, and then it will be war.
And you were counting on me to stop him? I know that Styx and I look alike, but I'm the one who just got my ass kicked like a rookie, you know? He's stronger than me. I can't beat him.
You will stop him. These are things that we elves can foresee in the Amber. But for that, you must
Is
rid
it some sort
yourself
of
of his
analogy
mark,
for that? Maybe?
the one that allows him to maintain his hold over you. And I know a way.
What? Where do I sign? Does it hurt? Tell me, damn it! Without this link between us, I could face him on equal terms.
At the moment, you are but an imperfect duplicate. But if you were to place yourself inside one of our empty cocoons, you could become complete and be reborn as a perfect creature of the Amber.
So that sounds cool.
Anything to break my link to Styx. So make it quick. Time is short. Take me to an empty cocoon.
I will do it, but there are more pressing matters. The
What?
destruction by Aeron of the bridge that leads to the heart puts us in a situation close to war, but it has allowed us to delay Styx's plans. Now that we have Querberus, we must get him out of here. Without him, Styx will never find out how to reach the heart. All that remains is for you to escape his hold, and then to track him down and kill him. And I shall help you. But the most urgent task is to restore diplomatic relations between humans and elves. I have requested
is it
an audience
really?
with the
God,
governor
yeah, I'm
who shall
not
expose
upset
the
that we
scheming of his
don't
son, Aeron.
get to play through this.
As a man of
Some
reason,
10
Barryman
more
will
hour-long
understand,
missions for
and tensions
this
can be
garbage.
eased. I just
Not
need
garbage,
you
but
to
busy
collect
work.
some documents from the library. I shall tell you more on the way.
Very well. I'll help you to get these documents. And then we put Querberus in the first airship leaving the atrium, and I get rid of this cursed mark. And finally, a Styx hunt. I think I'm gonna enjoy this.
Thank you. But before I leave, I must tell you that the other elves do not look kindly on our cooperation. Do not expect to be treated as a friend by my kin.
No, of course, that would be too
The
easy.
feeling's mutual.
Well, listen to me. I shall tell you what to look for.
Ah, damn it, I'll never get used to it. How do you do it? Not go batshit with people talking inside your head.
Water's clean.
How do humans not go crazy by being alone inside their heads? Loneliness is good for no one.
It's nice when you get a nice fresh monitor, actually. I don't...
Yeah, well, I'd pay a lot just to be left.
I clean mine every so often, but sometimes when the wind blows my blind open
Tell me
and
what
some
you
sunlight gets on my screen, it's like, oh. And the clean it the other way.
must
God, it's
prove
disgusting.
that Aeron is diverting amber away and selling it to Arcanage soldiers. This sacrilege violates the agreements between my people and Governor Barryman.
Best decision of my life.
And we must prove that Aeron is using prisoners as experimental subjects, for I don't know what fantasy of his to control his kind.
All right. You're sure that his father won't get the
But
medal
my
for
monitors
that?
are fairly... I've still got really old 1080p monitors. I don't have
is not
anything
like that.
that's even worth trying
He's
to
a
keep
politician.
crystal clear, you know.
He adores
Still nice
the
to keep them
challenge.
clean, but sometimes it's
He
just kind
wants
of
to
like, it's
control
spot.
people
Oh well.
by his power of conviction when he addresses the crowd.
That's sort of on my list. I need new monitors and I need a new graphics card. It's probably about time that I move on from 10, 15-year-old monitors almost. Maybe not that old, maybe 10 years.
Evidence I'm looking for in the library.
You should be able to find the accounts of the distillery and the warehouses signed by Aaron. By cross-checking the data, it will be easy to show that a large amount of amber is lost along the way.
Oh.
In the same way, you can obtain
You don't really need... Like, I'm fine with having an older one for my second monitor, because I don't play anything on there.
Prisoners,
but I would like a...
has been in charge.
Okay.
What is it? Like a 144p one or something for the games?
Bring them to me. I take it upon myself to
It's only a matter of time at this point. You know, before it just kind of... I know what'll happen. One day I'll be streaming and it'll just black out, not turn back on. For a while, yeah. Yeah, I mean, 1080p is still completely fine. For a lot of things, too. And if you're not one of those people that needs, like, it to be able to see the pores in people's faces in the games you play, you don't need it. It's 4K, whatever else. They're super expensive and not that necessary. Like those big curved monitors. Good lord, see how expensive those things are? They look pretty, but whew, I do leave you hurting a bit.
Here are the documents as agreed. But you should take a look at this.
What was that?
It was meant for Aaron.
Let me see. What? It's a fake. A fake document signed by me, ordering all the elves to attack this night.
The second monitor? Yeah.
If other
and hey, if
fakes
it's
such
not
as
broken,
this
fix
reach
it.
Aaron, war is
and 1080p
guaranteed.
monitors are fairly cheap now, because everyone's trying to move on to the next.
To commit a massacre.
Obviously, Styx is behind this.
Yeah, exactly.
It is urgent that I speak to Barryman. Hide in this closet. He
And like,
must not
if you
see
play a lot of shooters, I think it's a higher frame, like the zero latency, freaking whatever else, are important because you need that literally affects your gameplay. But
welcome.
If you don't, it
dear
means
friend.
literally nothing, or next
I'm
to
happy
nothing
to
at
be
least.
able to clear up some matters with you. Have you heard about the creatures who
10-year-old
invaded
one
our
of them
jail?
died.
Have you any idea of their origin?
It's still definitely an upgrade.
There are rumors that the elves.
Governor, I must
and yeah, like you said, they're super
certain
affordable
problems
now.
with you without delay. I have got wind of a conspiracy that involves... Oh,
Styx! No!
Uh-oh.
Either I help the elf by making a diversion, and we take off by air, or I get out of the embassy and go straight to the docks. Anyway, I have to find Querberus before Styx does.
While I was looking at some monitors a little while ago, a lot of them had the millisecond latency as like one of the major selling points, which I didn't really think was very impressive.
Elf, bringing Querberus to you.
Yeah.
Be ready to
All
leave.
at the end of the day, all the technology in the world is going to help you if
Damn it, I hope I'm not too late.
you're not skilled at those games already, and by far is not my forte.
Shit, Querberus. Styx, he...
How? How did I get here? I was in my laboratory.
These last bits
and
are a bit of a mess.
Barryman asked to talk to me.
No, that was 10 years ago, my old friend. Can you stand up?
Oh dear. I'm in pain. I'm in terrible pain. I'm bleeding. Manfred?
Yeah, I'm here.
I once knew a Manfred very well. Charming lad. But he's dead, I think. He killed himself. By my ancestors. I think I'm dying too. Although I don't have the slightest idea of how it happened to me or why. It's stupid, isn't it, not to
Seems
remember
to be
how
able
one
to
died? Who knows?
react
It
perfectly
may be
well, though.
better. it wouldn't have been very nice as a souvenir anyway. You see, my brain is...
Yeah. It's unhinged.
Sorry. The one who looks like you, he asked me how to reach the heart of the tree. He was nasty. I didn't have any choice. The spy system I built for Barrymen.
One of these air ducts leads to the World Tree?
Yes, of course. Barryman needs to listen to what's happening there.
So that was it. The secret that Styx hoped for.
I don't even remember Manfred's face. It's strange memory, isn't it? We would like to choose the memories that remain and those that
this
disappear.
is like the longest death scene ever.
But who cares? Since I shall now join him. Goodbye, my friend. Maybe we'll meet again in another life.
Another life.
Fuck me. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly duck to the bathroom, let that settle down, and I'll be back. Gave him a bath the other day. He doesn't like this rain. Oh, are you
That would be nice.
got some bad weather there at the moment?
Farewell, Querberus.
My
Say hello to Manfred for me.
all my dogs are the same. As soon as even the slightest little sprinkle happens, they've got to come inside. Otherwise, they make it everyone in the neighborhood's problem.
After day in your stinking lab, never knowing why or who for.
Oh, that's bad.
Of course you're better off helping me. Haven't I always said that? Ah, no. Not you again. Leave me alone, Styx. Shut the fuck up. I forbid you to speak in my head.
I am sorry that we did not manage
Did
to
you
save
give him a bath
Querberus.
after the rain? Is he like that
It is a
that
perilous
against the rain?
situation, but
Because that's
you could
adorable.
still get there before Styx.
Oh, ouch. I'd like to, but how?
Reborn. Aaron is in the process of seizing power. The humans are locking us up inside our own incubator, where the empty cocoon is to be found. Aaron has the key. Take it from him. Free my kin, and we will do everything in our power to slow down Styx.
I'm gonna bath on
Because
Sunday.
only
I see.
you can defeat him. It is
Does he,
in the amber.
Does he likes baths?
Sounds good,
I can't-
Soothsayer. But why don't you kill
Trying to
yourself?
bath one of my dogs
We have
is
all
pretty much
been
asking
too
to get
closely
kicked in the
linked
head.
to the
They're not.
Amber
They do not
for
like them at
too
all.
long.
No matter what, like if
Cannot
we
strike a
warm up
fatal
the
blow
water,
against him without him being aware
anything,
of it. But you
they are so
will.
against it. It's not funny.
He will be unable to listen to your thoughts.
I don't even know why Styx wants to reach the heart of the tree. Maybe I'll find answers there. For crying out loud. Very well, I'll free your
How
elves.
much is
But
left
you
of
gotta
this?
swear that not only will you get off my back, but also that you will never
Like
speak inside my
15
head
minutes
again.
more. Of
Not
more
a fucking
cutscenes.
word.
Fuck me, this is a long
This
game.
burning desire to think my own goddamn thoughts.
You have my word.
Companions, it is with a heavy heart that I take on my father's mantle as governor of Akinash.
Oh, what happened to
I
him?
had hoped for other circumstances than this odious murder, but my desire to bring order to the atrium is more fervent than ever.
I mean, if it's the first time giving him a bath and he was pretty okay
Thank
with
you.
it, that's a
My
very good
first
thing.
decree was the introduction of a curfew for the elves.
As long as he doesn't
My second decree
run headfirst
will be
into
to
a
pardon
mud
all
puddle or something
smugglers
as
who
soon
are
as,
in our
as soon as he gets
jails.
a bath.
In
It's not a
these
favourite of
difficult
mine.
times, our race must close ranks, and a human convict will always be worth more than an elf, even disguised as an ambassador. My brothers, it's up to us, the superior race, to
Whoa.
enforce our rights in the natural order of things, and to combat degenerate species. Bravo! Well said!
Wow,
You, my
that turned
friend.
quickly.
You really have some paying back to do. Yes, you do.
Good. I shall take the first airship to go and swear allegiance to the Emperor
Not
and
even drink
formalize my title. Upon my return,
Good soup.
the elves will be confined to the distillery. The area will remain locked and will be overseen by one of my agents. He alone will have access in my absence. Is that clear?
We got him with
He's
another
right.
dog as well. Oh my god,
agent.
Homer seems like such a
I must know who it is. He must have the key.
docile boy. Oh my god,
Sire, you wanted to see me.
that's amazing.
I'm off to see the
Can't
Emperor.
finish it.
Make sure that the elves
Oh.
remain locked up in their disgusting
Absolutely
incubator.
adorable. I love that so much.
Here, take the keys and hide them.
And if they play the hero, destroy one of their cocoons to restore order. Most of all, keep the keys to the distillery in a safe place, so that there's no overzealousness in my absence.
Understood, boss. I'll look after this bunch of keys as if it was my third testicle.
Right, gross, but cool.
Shame to let
He
Barry
cleaned his
son
heel.
get away. Especially
I've seen some videos of
superior
dogs getting
race
their ears
tastes
cleaned.
like.
Some of them really like it. It's very like, or one of my dogs. If you massage her ears, she falls asleep like nearly instantly. She's got very long ears, kind of like Dobby. So oh. What is going on now? Seriously? What the It's re-downloading as well. What the fuck? Oh my god, this is so I can't download that because it's ugh. And I'll be back. Literally stops lagging as soon as I get back. Okay, so we'll watch this and then I guess we'll just play some more Outward or Erratus or something because that's got to download and I can't download stuff while I stream. It just doesn't. I do not have the capacity to do that. Oh, okay. Yeah, God, that would be so irritating. I've got sensitive skin and all the itch. They're not really able to scratch like we can, are they? Gotta rely on, well, people or... or I guess, yeah, the shampoo and the soap.
What the fuck are you doing? I was sent here by your ambassador, goddammit!
We know. He took a risk by allying himself with an impure creature like yourself.
Oh, God.
By living amongst the humans, our ambassadors have been away from the tree for far too long. What they see in the amber is misleading. It is you who will bring ruin to Akinash. We will not let you out.
What the fuck?
Oh, good.
Close the
I feel like a
doors.
cat that likes bars is even rarer. But I mean, if it
Come on!
put it
This is
together with
bullshit.
relief, then
As soon
they're
as
not
I
dumb,
get out
are
of
they?
here, I'm gonna kill you all! You hear me, Elf? All of you! You're gonna die screaming, one by one. You hear me?
My friend.
Yeah.
I am sorry.
Yeah, I
that
guess it
my
does
peers
depend
and
if
I
they're...
have a different view of things. But I
Because I feel like when most people try and bath animals, they do it very aggressively, don't they?
The empty cocoon is
So
very
when you do that, it's not... It
Styx
doesn't really seem
has
like a
not
very
yet
pleasant
reached the
experience
heart.
for the animal, but when you're gentle
not far.
and you're doing it for something like
I
that,
can
like
sense it.
massive infestation of
Be
fleas,
reborn
then it's easy for
and
them to
face him there.
get used to them.
This is the last thing that you will hear. Good luck.
Kill them, please. Yeah, it's the only way you can get rid of them properly, isn't it? Especially if they're infested. Lots of flea treatment, lots of baths. Because even the dead ones can cause problems. It's not great. Man, it must suck being an animal.
My head. It hurts.
Did that do anything?
Hey, the mark.
Oh, he did. He's got no more tattoos.
It's gone. I am whole. Styx. I'm coming to kill you. No gate will stop me.
I've seen that song.
I will be the one and only me.
I like that. I like that she would just assume that it was for her. Well, that's very typically cat, isn't it? It's
What a
all for
mess.
me. Queen of the
Looks as
house.
though Akinash won't last much longer.
Yeah. We still kind of went to a mess pretty quickly.
Cerberus'
Basically,
It
got
must
the
be
guy's
in
son
Barrowman's
turned
bedroom.
into a... Turned the whole place into a, well... a shithole.
The spy system installed
Oh
by
my God.
Cerberus for Barrowman. Looks just like the dick who invented it. Let's see.
Oh my god, she would have been having
Green
the
duct.
time of her life in
One
that.
which listens to the truth.
That's so cool. Oh man.
The world tree. Finally.
It was a swimming pool.
Quick. Find the heart. Find Styx.
I've seen those videos of like tigers and stuff swimming, but I never really put that together with household cats, because so many of my cats hate water. They like drinking it. They like to drink from the tap and stuff, but they don't really like to be in the water. So when I see and hear of other people's cats who are just like completely different,
Styx. Come on.
can I just find Chaz? What was her favorite thing to steal? Oh my god, did you steal like tools and stuff?
Two left. Two left. In the heart of the
Oh my
tree
god,
will be
that's like a cat with kleptomania. That's amazing.
What? How did you do that? You no longer carry my mark. I can no longer hear you. Ah, yeah. I found that tattoo a little too showy. Not my
Entire
style.
fan blade. Oh
And
my god.
surprisingly, my headaches have been much better since I got reborn. You should try it. Real rush. So go and live your life somewhere else, and leave the heart to me.
That's pretty ambitious. How big was this cat?
Starts now. For the first time, I'm certain of what I want. No elf or Rakash like you is gonna tell me what to do. Akanash, the heart, I don't give a shit about any of it. I just want to make you suffer as much as you made me suffer. Yeah. I know what might really piss you
Oh
off.
my god. That makes it even
What
better.
if I destroyed this heart that you want so much? Would you and all the other mind-fucking dickheads like that? Huh? Would you? No! Don't do that! I forbid you! You too are a creature
Oh, I
of the
see.
Amber.
So she ended
You
up
will
being
lose all your memories!
It's amazing. I feel like the smaller
Styx,
cats definitely have the.
I ain't got no memories,
It's
remember?
similar to dogs. The smaller, the more sassy,
A flawed creature like
and obviously
you
the more skilled
can
at
never
stealing
defeat me.
stuff.
Even if you
I
no
would have
longer
loved to have
carry
seen
my
that.
mark,
A little tiny
I have
cat
other ways
dragging
to
it
find
along
you.
a fan blade.
Go say hello to your brother, vermin.
Mine do the normal steal food thing, which is aggravating at the best of times.
One left. Rakash, don't you want to die? Stop fooling around. Go say hello to your brother, vermin.
This looks like a terrible boss fight. This looks really bad.
After all these years. What the fuck is that? Damn fucking elves! Even dead, you still get in my... The heart! Let me be! Rakash, no! No, don't touch
Just
the heart!
yeah, I'm kind of glad, honestly. I'm not glad that the game is as buggy as it was, but okay, good.
Beat it! Go haunt someone else!
I'm looking forward to the second one. You said it's better, so I'm inclined to believe you. This one seems. I mean, this one's very average.
Rakash, vermin, give me the heart. This shit has destroyed my life. I was a proud and free orc, and this is what Amber has made of me. A puny runt with a burnt-out brain, sentenced to vomit his despicable reflection again and again, to be sure he never forgets his curse. But if I had the heart, I could study it. Find a way to become as I was before.
That's the whole
What are you
motivation
talking
here.
about? Our buddy is perfect for surviving in this shithole. Small, sure, but quick and mean. I was only born yesterday, and I can already see how the beings are rotten here. Yeah, in fact, I like being me. Enough raving. You may have the heart, but you can't beat me. So just give me the heart if you want me to spare you. You don't get it, do you? Live or die. It doesn't
It's kinda
matter as
creepy,
long as
though.
it's not an order given to me. Watch me, Styx. Look at me while I choose my destiny. No! Stop! If you break the heart, everything will collapse! The heart! I almost had it! I could have become an orc once more! What have you
You don't know that. You literally just said that you wanted to study it. That was the whole thing behind this. You wanted to study the heart.
I'm gonna bleed you if it's the last
Fucking
thing I do.
Weak.
Oh no, Styx. I'm the one who will choose my own death. Rakesh!
And then we kill ourselves. Perfect. What a fucking ending. Jesus. Bill. Oh, that's probably not good. It's always the way with these in-game, like, magical substances, though, isn't it?
I remember.
It's always like a drug.
I was born in a dried-up lake bed. It was a big, dead tree. Dozens of my kind crawling around, like rats. But I wasn't like them. I was a rat of another kind. My head was empty. My vision blurred. I don't know what happened before that. I could remember only one thing. A name, Styx, was the only thing I could think of. I guessed it was my name. I often dream of this place at night. Well, it's more like a nightmare. I see myself, and I am everywhere.
Yeah, that doesn't.
There are a whole lot of me's.
That's
but
not really a
me.
problem solved, is it?
And all
It's like
these
a problem.
me's are calling to each other. Styx. Styx.
A massive problem
But
created.
at the same time, it's as if none of them hears the others. Then I have this feeling like I'm falling. But I'm falling upwards. Yeah, it's weird, man. And then I wake up. And for a few moments, I seem to hear hundreds of me calling to me. And then I finally remember that there aren't any like me in the world. That I am the one and only Styx. And I don't know if it makes me proud or sick to my
Interesting.
stomach.
Well, I mean, being the progenitor of the goblin species is kind of cool, I guess. But, yikes. That, yeah, I'm glad, I guess, silver linings, I'm glad that ended up the way it ended. I don't know if we played through all that, I don't know if I'd be very happy. So, we will just, I have to download Styx Shards of Darkness again for whatever fucking reason, and so I guess we'll just play some more Outward. The one game that I'm at, well, Erratus is good too, but one game that does make me want to shoot myself. It's an Amber template. And I'm guessing the second one jumps off that too? Off the whole story? Excuse me. So I'm going to go and delete Styx now. There we go. Oh, it's an interesting world too, so it's a shame. Like there's an interesting universe, I suppose. Not so much, kind of jumps. Didn't realize the first one didn't do too well and decided to move as far away as possible from it. Oh, sorry. Oh, the fucking microphone's so close to my hand. It was nice. Yeah, okay, I get you. Oh, it's always the way. There's always one who's always jumping in the shit, isn't there? wait for this to launch up. I'm gonna go and get a drink. And we'll play this. Just back in a second. Okay. Jesus. So, see if we can't get stream avatars off as well. Backup, I should say. I don't even know when it crashed. So we can do either Friday or Saturday. Thursday or Friday we'll do the other Styx game. But I want to be able to do a long session of this because I feel like don't really... It's hard to make a ton of progress in this game. What am I stuck on? Oh my god. Today has just been one of those days. Where jumping headfirst into a wood chipper seems like a better idea than continuing. Fuck me. Anyway. Now my controller's not working. Honestly, what have I done? Who's which spirit guide have I pissed off today? I didn't get a package today though. I bought myself a pen, but like a cool pen. So that was a nice little surprise when I got home. I wasn't expecting that until next week. Right, okay, so We just got kicked out. We got kicked out of prison last night. Only just. I actually thought we were still in there, but still have all of our money and all of our stuff. I think we can. Oh, I am starving though. And I'm thirsty. Food. Resistance. Eat some of that up. What else? How thirsty am I? Will I start losing? Oh, we should be fine. I think we can get back home before I die of dehydration, probably. Oh. Oh, the knights roam around now. Well, that's scary. Oh, why is their nose so itchy? Sorry, that was gross. Oh my god. I mean, this makes more sense for... Hello. For a bandit fort to have them roaming around, but not while I'm on a quarter health. You know, I feel like we take games that just work for granted. Oh man, I say that as a joke, but I actually do mean that. Ever since I started streaming, you don't realize how many games do just work perfectly fine without any issues. But when you've got that like time constraint on you, and like you've got other people there when something's not working and trying very, very hard to get stuff working very, very quickly, it does kind of highlight like, oh, wow, I'm spending a lot of time doing this because a lot of these games aren't just a simple click and play thing like it is for consoles too. Because PCs are so customizable, different operating systems, whatever else. It's really eye-opening sometimes. Like, oh fuck, they can get away with giving you basically a half-broken product. Skyrim. Skyrim. Elder Scrolls. All of it. I do want to come back and visit this little cave too. I don't know if there'll be anything too good in there, but to avoid the fucking Wendigo as well. Or what, I don't know if that's actually a Wendigo, but it reminds me of one, so. He's so fast too. Even this music is calming me down. This might be turn that up a smidge. Very calming music. I don't know if I have many games that I can play to calm down. I don't know if I have like a comfort game. Might be a bit much saying that this is a comfort game for me, but it's certainly helping. Where am I? Is this near... Okay. What's that over there? Some sort of hut? I can't really carry anything else. So. Ooh. Or is that a shop? Is that a shop? What is that? There's a strange workbench here. If you know how to use it, perhaps you could craft something special here. Oh, cool. Very cool. There's the lighthouse. Oh wow, that's quite far away. It's quite pretty though. Is that the sunrise or the sunset? Sunset, maybe. You see, in a lot of games I would see that and go, oh god, I've got to walk all that way? But in this I'm like, ooh, I get to walk all that way. It doesn't seem like a chore. Which is weird, because I don't like my games that much when they don't have fast travel. Oh, you know what? We might check this cave and see if anything's changed with it. I still don't know if we can get a... like a swimming spell or something along those lines. But maybe they've put something else in here. They've changed a lot. I didn't... definitive editions don't really mean much to me these days. I think they put definitive edition to make you buy it again, rather than really change that much. But this one seems to have added quite a bit. Worth like the extra $11 I paid for the DLC, and I guess this whole other edition. Sorry, should have done that while I was getting it. Yeah, see, this is quite different. This was filled to the brim with water before. I need water. I can't. As much as I would like to go in here. Ooh. Clean water. Oh, perfect. These guys are kind of tough too. I don't know if I want to fight one. This weapon has its moments against like human enemies, but for everything else, it's not fantastic. But I know it's here now, so we can come back in a bit. Yeah, the main. What time is it? Right, I want to try and get mana this session. Sorry for all the fuck ups, man. It took ages just to get through what we were going to play and then not have it work. But anyway, it is what it is. Can't do much about it. Sorry though. Oh, on that too, I am... So next week I definitely won't be here. It's all organised. I'll be away for work the whole week. So we'll try and do some... I usually do like 5-ish hours on Thursday, Friday night. I'll try and do a little bit longer. Just so we have... just sort of make up for next week. And try and... Oh, there'll be 5 videos, so we'll be able to put some reruns on through this week too. this week has been a bit of a strange one for the streams, though. Not much has really gone correctly. Joys of streaming just happens. Anywho, we're getting there. Nearly home. And I got 1, 2, 3 alchemy kits out of it. I got a cauldron, a ton of arrows, some armor, some really good armor. We can go home, have a bit of a snooze, repair some of our gear. We'll keep the halberd for now. Oh, the bandit camp. Maybe we should do that first. Don't even think about it. Oh no, my lantern's out. So I do want that sword. That sword's really good, and we can probably get some more decent gear from the boss chest in the bandit camp. Maybe we'll do that first, and then we'll head head to the mountain. Please go away. Please. It's pitch black. I can't see anything. I've got this white vignette around my screen because I'm out of stamina. Why must you torture me so, cruel bird? Look at her. Look at her. Please go away. One hit and I'm probably toast. I don't really want to run all the way back here again. Look at this bullshit. Get out of here. Funnily enough, actually that bird sounds a bit like one of my cats. One of my cats makes like a chirping noise rather than... She doesn't really meow. She kind of does that sound. I don't know if you can hear it over the music. But it's like a... It's almost like a bird's chirp. Yeah. It's so dark, I can't see a thing. I'm almost home. Oh god, it would suck if they locked the gate over nighttime. Each tree has an unlimited amount of wood. Oh, that's handy. Okay, so there's no point holding on to wood. That means. So if we need a fire, we can just jump to a tree and chop it into bits and use it straight up. We don't have to worry too much about it. Please buy some stuff off me so I can move at a regular person's speed.
Greetings, friend.
Okay. Get rid of you. I guess we'll keep the poison arrows for now. Sell these two. Iron. Oh fuck, that's a lot of iron scrap. Oh, sorry. Every time he's punching the microphone. I'm not doing it on purpose, I promise. It's just in the way. Need one of those little shoulder microphone things. Oh my god, look, it's a wizard's hat. It's an actual wizard's hat. And a luxury tent? Oh my god. Sleeping in this tent gives a huge bonus to stamina. Oh, I wish. Can't afford it, but...
Greetings, friend.
Recipes, corn mushrooms, cooked dish, blood mushrooms. So we're still kind of heavier than we need to be. I'm gonna make a shiv now too. So I guess that's what we learnt from prison. How to make a shiv and how to make an omelette. Great. well worth it. Good lord. That luxury tent would be a good one to buy though. Though we don't really have the money to spare, do we? Sleep a bunch, repair the rest. Wonder if we can cheese the boss like we did before, just with the bow and arrow. Oh god. So what of this? What of this can we put away? I don't know if we need that much iron. We have a lot of food, a lot of bandages, lots of arrows, which will be gone soon, so that doesn't really matter. There's the axe too. And I do want to keep the pick with us. Smoke root. Cool. What about how much did that repair? Enough, I guess. We'll go to sleep for a bit more. Get us into the next day. Oh, I think sleeping here, yeah, I think sleeping here made us not hungry anymore. I didn't know that. I knew it didn't make them go any progress any further. I didn't know it reset them though. It's good to know. This is a really pretty game. Oh, look at that, it's snowing. Oh my god. Such a pretty game. Look at that. Isn't that picturesque? Meanwhile, I got my crusty ass halberd here. But bit of some very strange weather in this, whatever this place is called. Although I guess quite a few days have passed, haven't they? Now that I think about it, we got knocked out a lot last night. So I genuinely don't know how many days have passed. Backstab. I wonder what the daggers are like. Can I can make a shiv. What's a dagger like? So it's an offhand weapon. Oh, I see. So it's not a weapon per se. You can use it alongside other stuff. Interesting. Okay. And then you can use it along with the skills then. Dagger slash. Ooh. I mean, it is just like that whole extra step. Pressing more buttons. It's there, I guess.
Hey there! Hey! Listen! See ya!
Okay. She wants some stuff. I think she'll give me some sort of... She gives me a decent amount of money for this, I think. So is it moving into winter now? Is there a seasonal thing, I wonder? That'd be quite cool. Oh yeah, I gotta put you on top, don't I? Oh, we know how to make life potions too, I forgot. I guess going to the prison wasn't actually that bad. Ended up giving us some decent recipes, which is good. Hello, I have your magical crystal
Hey there.
powder.
Here. This is yours.
Some potions, which we can just sell back to her.
Hey
Hi.
there.
Tea. If we could learn how to make the tea, that would be good. Increases corruption. So that does 30 damage, which is a lot. We don't necessarily have the money. To be buying spells either. Okay. Head back to home. I'll put this axe away. So I don't want to sell it. It's not like it's the best weapon in the world, but it's pretty decent. We just need it long enough to switch the other weapon. These will all be gone soon. They can go back in there. And now the money. The money weighs 2. I guess we'll stash that away for now. And all this scrap. What's that? Leaves 10 kilos. Or 10 weight, whatever you want to call it. As much as I'd like to take that with me, like, we can't really. It just takes up too much space. I pick up one thing and then I'm trying to manage my inventory for the next 10 minutes. Trying to sort out what I can keep and what I can't. Which I am noticing quite quickly how much inventory management is involved in this game. Put all of these in our pocket. Pocket. This would be good. We could probably clear out the bandit camp fairly quickly because the poison works really well on humans. Like, really well. It's garbage against monsters, but we can head to the bandit camp now. Use this to our advantage. I think it's... I don't know for sure because we haven't used it that much, but with that big sword, I think the hitbox is all along the sword because it's a sword, whereas with this, I think that the hitbox is only the very end, like it would be in real life. Oh no. So it does hit. Maybe I'm just really shit with it. That's probably a more likely possibility. I'm just really bad at the game. For God's sake, what do you want? More pads. I wonder if you can do a sneaky. Like, how good is the stealth? The stealth is very slow, but they can, if you're going normally, they can spot you from a mile away. Oh my god, it's really effective. Till they turn and look at you, obviously. That's really satisfying. That movie does a little backstep, I've noticed. Ooh, there we go. There's a little backstep and it takes you just out of range. Okay. So you can use stuff straight from the inventories too. It took me way too long to figure that out. It's just over there. Don't know if I'll have time tonight to do both the mountain and the bandit camp, but we can get started. Hopefully we can get through the bandit camp. At least. Oh, I don't have that other tent now, do I? Is someone up there? No. No, it's just for show. Do I have any food? Real quick. Oh my god, it's 3. It weighs a lot. Food seems very, very important. It's one thing I usually ignore in these games. Over here. I'm going to try and avoid that dog. Go make my way around. Come on. Ooh. It's a bit better than what we've got. We've got plenty of arrows to pelt this guy with, more than we had before. This is like the prison bunk, isn't it? Don't need to kill too many. We just need to get the ones out of the way. So oh fuck, the dog roams. The dog roams now. Oh, and he's quick. Oh, you're there too. Shit. Oh, we're gonna get poisoned. No worries, Avery. Yeah, I would avoid this guy, or these tough puppies, as much as I possibly could, but they're kind of persistent. There we go. The poison should kill him. Or her. Get! There we go. Did quite an annoying amount of damage. And then there's this guy here. Fuck's sake. Ooh, have I lost him? I guess I've technically lost him. Good. Get rid of this wizard up here, then we can have the whole room, or this whole area sort of to ourselves. That's the plan anyway. so slow now. There we go. Thankfully these ones aren't too tough. Ooh, cold stone. Yeah, alright, we'll wait for... Protects from the cold. Can I use this? Does that get rid of it? No? Do I have like a warm... Increases your fire damage and resistances. Your presence increases your impact. No, not really. Don't really have anything that can get rid of it. Well, that's okay. We need to heal up anyway. %, Jesus. I need as much movement speed as we can get, so I have to wait for that to go. Is there a chest or anything around here? No. Oh, shit. Ooh. And you slide to there, and then you slide to there. Good. Okay. Why do I only have one poison arrow now? What the hell? Oh, wow, that did a lot of damage. Also, does he look different? No, he looks the same. Maybe he's a little bit shinier. Wow, that poison did not last long, did it? I don't really like cheesing it like this, but I feel like I don't have much of a chance if I don't. This guy can hit like a runaway bus, so I'm not too... I mean, I wouldn't do it if I was that upset about it. Yeah, that's a quarter of my health in one hit. Change weapons. I would love something quicker. All the quicker weapons aren't very good. There we go. Key. Whatever that is. Life potion, some arrows. And cleaver. Oh my god, we can pick it up without getting over encumbered. Okay, we've got some decent stuff. I think we got a good bow from this last time. I imagine this is random. So... yeah, I prefer the other stuff. Well, some stuff we can sell anyway. It's 23, 28, so it's a little better. weighs a ton. Okay. Didn't take anywhere near as long as I thought it would. So that means we can head to the mountain. Half plate helm. Mana cost, stamina cost, movement speed. Yikes. Using an alchemy kit to merge the stone and a pinch of blue sand. We don't have blue sand, obviously. Okay, that should be fine. We'll move a little bit slower, but we can drop some, or eat some food and drink some water as we go. Head to the mountain. Oh, hello. Ooh, there's a chest in there. Ouch. That did not restore my health. What are you talking about? Oh wow. Guess I use one of them. Pot off. Oh. Chop some of this stuff up. Your padded helm. Is that any better than what I have? Oh yeah, it's way better. Next one on reduces the mana cost of spells. So getting drunk makes spells cheaper. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting logic there. I do like how this one looks better, but we need to switch off, not switch off, but move to different headgear when we go for our mana magic build anyway. I still don't really know how to do that. We need, there's a city for wizards, which is, I think, where we need to go to do a lot of magic stuff, like magic specific armor sets and spells and whatever. Oh god, we are quite far away from the mountain, aren't we? Although we can just follow this and we'll go through the same path, because having that little helper was quite nice. Not a little helper, I mean, he literally did all the work for us. And that place is locked too, so no point. So I'm not too... I mean, we had to restart, obviously, which is a little bit annoying. But I feel like a lot of the time we were just kind of plotting, or like I was just kind of plodding along, exploring stuff, so we don't really need to go to the places that we've already explored that don't have anything in them, obviously. So that saves a little bit of time. And of course, skipping through the story at the beginning, we've done it, so it's not really too much to add to that. Boots. Was there a shop? There was a caravaner somewhere, wasn't there? But I don't think that's in this area. There's not really someone you can stop by and be like, hey, can I sell some stuff to you? This is a very barren world. Well, barren of friendly people. There are plenty of hostiles that want to kill you. Case in point. Just gonna stay over here. Yeah, I don't know where he was. We came across him completely by accident. So stealthy with this giant sword sticking out of my back. Mask. Okay. Now, which side was it on? Oh god, which is, I guess, back around this way is quicker, or is it? It's just past the bridge. So, we're here. It's over here. Or, no, it's just before the bridge, so it will be quicker to go this way. And some Heelys, is that what they're called? The shoes that have the skates hidden inside? We need some of them. I always wanted a pair of them as a kid. Never got them though. Though I know they come in adult sizes now. I tell you what, it takes some willpower to be like, you know what? I'm going to treat myself and buy myself some Heelys. One day maybe. One day when I'm confident I'm not going to fall flat on my face and break something. Oh, we'll get our adventurer's lantern too, won't we? That was in this place. I think. Is this one or one of the others? Wow, they can see you from a mile away. Poison damage is nice, but this is like stunning them, or not stunning them, staggering them and knocking them over. Like that's way more helpful than some itty bitty poison damage. Oh, did I just pick up what I think I just picked up? Yeah, I don't want this. Oh yeah, there's a skeleton across the bridge too that I want to go and deal with. The one that I thought was friendly. We might have enough time. Oh, maybe not. See how we go. It's back up there. And then of course there's the other bandit camp too. Oh, okay, good. I was going to say I haven't gone past. I'm not that oblivious. I mean, I am, but I like to think I'm not. Here we are. No, it must have been one of the others. Or maybe they don't have them in here anymore. It was a pretty good item just to hand you, out of nowhere.
What you need? Listen up.
A little snooze. Here are now terrible bedroll. Oh, hang on. What's this up here? Primitive satchel. No thanks, I'm good. Jesus, you have to guard as long as you need to sleep. It's ridiculous to make sure to get ambushed. I guess you could risk it more. I don't know how bad an ambush is, and I don't particularly want to find out either. An ambush, by its very name, is not a good thing. Yep, off you go. Do my work for me. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, I'm really slow. I need my weapon. Hey there, Cosio? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. So I tested it out. Well, I mean, we're not playing on hardcore, so thankfully there's no, I'm not going to lose it. Oh shit, me. I won't be losing any characters anytime soon. It's a little bit too much commitment for me at this point. Oh, I'm so heavy. Let's get rid of this for a second. How's it doing? Oh, we actually managed to kill one of the things, I think. This guy's a beast. Oh. There we go. Okay, I think that's pretty much everyone that's in here, right? Whew. I don't know if... It seems very forgiving to put him in here. Or is it just me? I feel like that's very lenient, being like, here, this place is absolutely crawling with enemies. Have a companion that can get you through it. Not saying that this game is unnecessarily harsh, it just seems like it's very forgiving, kind of off the bat. Oh, there's more. Hello! Hello. I guess I can probably take these with myself. You haven't even noticed me. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're quick. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Cosio. I have a habit of doing that. Not very good with names. Help me! What's his name? Zephyrium or something? There we go. What's wrong with me? Why am I... Pouch of weight, bag of weight, I know that. Impact, resistance, and physical resistance is down. Okay. I don't need this many arrows. We need to go and sell these at some point. Do something with them. Oh, all this swag. If I could carry all this, I could make a pretty penny. Although at this point, anything is for us is a pretty penny. We're very poor. Actually, that's true. Yeah, it seems he's so powerful. Although I feel kind of his health did get a little low there, and I don't know. I would feel really bad if he died for me. Like, he could be important later on. I have no idea, and he just gets killed helping some random schmuck who just wandered in to survive. Like, imagine that in real life. You're just chilling in your cave, because I guess that's what you do. And then some random pleb comes in and walks in, and you're like, ugh, look at this total scrub. I need to help him. And he just sits there like picking his nails or something while you kill everything. Well, there is that. See, those are the dark voices that I try not to listen to. Because they almost always win. Let's drop the bag for a second. Yeah, those thoughts are the ones that usually win out over the others. I try not to indulge. Especially in new games I haven't played before. Second playthrough, it's fine. Murder everyone like a psychopath. But the first time around I try and keep everything reined in as much as possible. You should see me play Fallout New Vegas. Woof. Oh, really? I'd love to take that back and sell it. Never mind. 2 weight down. This reason there was a prisoner's satchel. Stop you from hoarding all the crap. Oh my god. So we were here before, so I played last week. We played the normal edition, and I bought the DLC, and now we're playing the definitive edition. I don't think that was there when we came in last time, or maybe I just didn't pay attention, possibly. I don't really do. I kind of have to lead stuff to him, I guess. Right, what's so heavy? This stuff. Ooh. Explore stack. What does that mean? I need my light. Right. This stuff I don't really need to hold on to. I need to be moving quicker. I don't need that many arrows. There we go, it's better. God, the difference. Yikes. Oh, hello. Can you follow me? Yes. Hey, you never know, we might end up with all that gear after all. Candleman! Hello! Oh. Did I run too fast? What's up? No, it got stuck. Yes. Oh my god, that nearly killed me. There's no vibration of the controller. I can't even tell when I've been hit. Attack him. Leave me alone. You nearly killed me. Fuck off. That was what, like a half? That was maybe, or maybe not quite half, but it was pretty close. Have you played this before, Kosio? Take a bandage. What? I might even take a health potion. I can make these now, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you could. Come on, yeah, go this way. Come on. Hardcore mode only. Oh my god. So you're playing like the, I guess the way the game's meant to be played, almost? It seems very much like a like the game encourages that kind of stuff. I've not played many games before where you can get the common cold, so I guess that's kind of like a lead as you mean to go on sort of thing. Still pretty much a newbie. Yeah, same. Oh, a gun. Cool. Possessed potion. Yeah, I only started last week-ish. Had this game for a while, but the definitive edition is very different from what we played. Even just from the little that we've played. It's very, very different. I'm glad I picked up all the extra bits and pieces. Plus, forget to build my own city or whatever, the DLC said. Bonus. Okay. That wasn't really important. I just got little bits of loot there. Now we need to grab all the levers. Hardcore mode only. You're a braver person than I am. The only hardcore mode anything I play is Minecraft, and even then, I played Diablo hardcore for a while. Oh, a miasmapod, rare marsh octopus which closes wounds but poisons the eater. That's disgusting. And the amount of new items already. You playing the Dark Souls series? Are you a Dark Souls fan then? They do kind of reprogram your brain a little bit, don't they? Maybe to be more keen for punishment. Oh, I'm afraid to ask. How many? Have you lost many characters to hardcore mode? Yeah, I was thinking that last time actually. The way our character looked a little Dark Soulsy. Like we had a certain type of armor on, we were carrying this big weapon. And that's all I could think of was like, oh, this looks like a character I had in Dark Souls. Now I'm not getting that so much, but it is very much the same vibe, isn't it? 10. Oh. Ooh, like with a lot of progress, or just sort of beginning, because that hurts my soul. 10 characters. That's a lot. I mean, I've died more than 10 already. If I lost a character every time, I wouldn't be playing right now. I don't think. Oh, you know what? There is a shop in... Oh. As long as the stuff doesn't despawn, we can make some extra money. Animations. I was right. Yeah. They... Oh. Okay, I can't come back up. Right, I'm gonna load up on as much stuff as I can, because I don't think there's any enemies past here, is there? It's just... Oh, does the snow happen after a certain amount of days? I didn't realize that there was like a... I thought it was just kind of random. That's really good though, 25 days. I think I've spent most of the days where I don't even know how many days we've done, but I've spent most of them unconscious and or like knocked out, or whatever the game calls it. Picked up all of that. What else can I grab? The mushroom helmet. Move to pocket. Oh no, okay, that's a bit much. Alright, we can deal with this slow, but oof, very fucking slow. Oh my god. I gotta handle cold weather. Yeah, I got really lucky. I got this padded a little bit of fur armor straight off. So I don't know how I'm looking forward to dealing with like the extra weather effects too, because it pretty much drops you in the deep end with like combat and stuff, but hasn't really been too bad on like the extra effects. Like we've gotten diseased a few times and stuff like that, but we haven't had to worry about too much. And now I'm worried about how extreme everything's going to be. Oh, we don't need to be in there. Taking a break. Yeah, it's a game that could drive you mad. There's that fucking dragon thing that killed me last time. That actually jump scared me when we in our last save. But I think this is a game that benefits from breaks quite a lot. This looks very different. Oh, this looks way better. Hello.
Welcome. Bow your head in respect.
Tell me what to
for
do.
You have come to the end of a ley line.
Can I get the purple glowing eyes? Because that looks really cool. Yeah, we've dealt with this before. Gather. Can I drink it? Fucking kills me outright. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Good job, you dingus. You fell into our trap, and now you have to walk all the way back here. Congrats. Which one of you sells stuff? I think they all do, don't they? Hello. You sell.
Magic is the weapon of a patient warrior.
Is it you who sells stuff?
Welcome. I am a mana. If you can rest
oh no, he's
to
up the
recharge
top.
mana,
Sake.
but be warned.
Got a brain like a sieve half the time. Perfect timing. Alright, we can 15 minutes. Alright, we got enough time. We can go and we'll get some mana, sell some stuff to that guy, and then I'll start. Oh, where does it drop me though? I forget. Miles away. Oh.
Feel free to use one of our boats to return to the surface.
Ooh, I'm glad I held on to that. Gun. Do I want to... Where's all my money? Oh, I put it away. Okay. That's one thing getting used to is a bit different. Money has weight. And a lot of it. I'll sell all these too. And you... And two. Alright, what did you have? Oh my god. Some stuff, staves, depending on your pronunciation. Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's I noticed that last time. I haven't really had enough money to change for them. I guess I do now. Take a check. Does it weigh less though? So what does one of these weigh?
Feel free to use one of our boats to return to the surface.
Can the gold get stolen? Oh, it weighs 0.4. Oh yeah, I'll buy one of these then. Thanks. So it does weigh less. I think in the other version, yeah. So in the other, what is it? The non-definitive edition, the gold bars weigh more, which I didn't think was very helpful.
If you be the first time you gain mana, you will gain your first spell.
Oh yeah.
The Spark.
Alright, we'll get... That leaves us with 100 health and 75 stamina, which and 100 mana. So that's what we did last time. Trying to keep stuff as close to our old save as possible. I didn't realize we'd have to be going back through some of the older stuff, but...
Listen to me.
Reveal Souls. I'll take that one. Did someone else down here say something after you get mana? Oh, look at that, we got plenty of space now.
Welcome. Mana is the... If you can rest to recharge mana.
Oh wait, hang on, I probably should.
Well, mana is the energy that throws through all things.
Learn most spells are weak when combined or use the right ritual sequence. Powers made
If you wish to recharge your reserves of mana, having a meal will help.
You can also pull mana from lingering souls with the right technique.
You can rest to recharge mana, but be warned.
I'm sorry, a sleeping mind loses its connection to the real world. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, so sleeping is now...
Welcome. To cast spells frequently,
not
I
a great idea.
advise you to wear light headgear.
Magic is the weapon of a patient warrior.
Allow you to resist a cult. Oh yeah, there's the oh, what is it? That guy in this something to do with the scourge in the cave that we have to go back to. I totally forgot about him.
Perfect.
Zephyrian. What a name. What a name. Anyway, we'll have to do that next time anyway. We'll get out of here and start heading towards... well, somewhere. Wherever it leaves us. Oh yeah, of course. It dumped me here, and then I got put in prison. that was the climactic end to the last save. So where does that? That puts me like over here then. There are some ancient ruins. I guess we can head towards that. I'm staying away. We've already been into the prison, so I don't need to be doing that again. Not for a long time. So we can... oh, there is the stuff I'm talking about. Does anyone else see something off? Can you see that? I spy, with my little eye, 2 floating bandits T-posing in the sky. I mean, I think they're bandits. You guys okay up there? You doing alright? Alright, it's a little immersion shattering, but that's fine. We'll pretend that didn't happen. Oh, there we go, he fell. Get some easy loot. I guess no game is without bugs. That definitely wasn't it there last time. Where's the bridge? The bridge is up this way, isn't it? Maybe we can head back to that cave and we'll... yeah, so there's the entrance there. To focus on them, man. Yeah. So focused, they broke the laws of game physics. Oh god, is that what's gonna happen to me if I fall asleep now that I have mana? I'm gonna rocket into the ground and lose my precious tripwire thingy? Yeah, okay. So we got owned over here before, so we'll go and... or... we will go over there. I just want to check and see if we can get that lantern from... if it was in here, if it was another one. Because the Explorer's Lantern is so much better than what we have. Can't remember if it was this one or the one up above. We'll go up to the top in the next session anyway, so we'll double check then. But yeah, no, it's the other one. Hello. Will you help me too?
How can I help you?
That's fine. It is a huge thing. We haven't really even left. Well, we haven't left the first area at all. So this is a fairly big starting area too. It's a lot to look at. I don't want to miss anything. I definitely want to go over to that pylon eventually, and I want to clear out that bandit camp, which we got about halfway through doing before I got owned again. Literally, I think I died. Well. Died 3 or 4 times in a row when we played last, so do you get I noticed there's like a line or lineage option when you make a new character. Does that do anything for you if you're I'm assuming that's for like hardcore mode? Do you get anything if you're like the ancestor, or you know, you put one of your characters as an ancestor? Because if that's a thing, that's really cool. I'd like that idea of being able to still benefit from like a killed character. Makes hardcore mode a bit more worth it. Ouch. A bit worth the soul-crushing torment. Did it just spawn in? Or am I going mad? Not worth it anyway. Okay, so there's a character in hardcore. Right, that's cool. Stuff like that, I guess, keeps you playing. As much as I like a difficulty as much as the next person, but relentless difficulty for no extra reason does get a little numbing after a while. Cool. Yeah, it might be a bit broken, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, he's still here. He's still got all of his health though. Bring it, spooky boy. Oh, you still do an absolute fuck ton of damage. That's good. Oof. Oh, I'm out of stamina already? Oh god, that was close. I just used the force to get my backpack up. I might switch to the bow. Do some juking again. That's so much damage. Holy shit. Okay, what do we got? We will try and heal up a bit. Diseases. We'll eat some jerky. What else? What else? What else? What else? Put some stuff on our weapon. I thought we had more food and stuff. Spark. Deals negligible damage, but can light campfires. Oh, okay, so that means we can get rid of the this thing, which is, it doesn't weigh a lot, but it's enough. Elemental resistance. I don't know if that guy does elemental damage. Ugh, okay. I'll take one of you. Fire? Ice? Maybe ice slows you down, I think. Let's drop this real quick. Which should be perfect because this guy's really quick. Oh, okay, the health goes back to full. For some reason I thought it stayed. Oh, I didn't even have the weapon out. For fuck's sake. Does he seem slower? Oh, he does actually. Fuck it. I feel like just based on the laws of your mum, my giant sword should have more reach than his puny little scimitar. But anyway. Out of other prisoners. Oh, fuck me. Set on fire. Essentially will make a flaming AoE that sets enemies on fire? Oh my god. Where's my bag? A few hours have passed. Good. Well, you know what? I don't need to know what's in there that badly. We can deal with that another time. On a fire sigil. Oh, that's very handy. How you doing, Dagony? Very handy to know. Oh god, okay. Alright, we'll have a go at this bandit camp, and then we'll call it for tonight. Seeing as how I got booted back out to here. Again. It's starting to feel a little personal, honestly. Did I seriously just fucking do that? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck's sake. What am I? I'm diseased, am I? Oh, I have a cold. Good. Oh, good. And starts the process of curing the hunch disease. The fuck is the hunch disease? Can't just say that and be like, well, yeah, there's a thing called the hunch disease. Okay, bye. Good luck. Sorry, what? You want to run that one by me again, real quick? Oh, the bodies are still here. How long do the bodies last for? Are they permanent? If so, it's going to be all this stuff. I know stuff respawns. So, does that mean the stuff in the chest has respawned too? I doubt it. Ow. Yeah, it's empty. You fucker. Uh-oh. 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 Quickly now. Jesus. So maybe they don't respawn then. Because I killed quite a few of them here. Oh, and there's just someone dead there before I even... I didn't kill that one. As slow as this is, I still do quite like it. I don't usually like slow weapons. It's hard to argue with all the damage, though. Was there some kind of infighting here, possibly? Did something else happen here? Because I didn't kill this many. I killed probably 2 or 3. Ooh. But there's a whole bunch of other bodies. Seriously? That was lucky. Could have been not much fun. Talking part. I'm not expecting anything fantastic in here, but I've never been. I'm coughing. Great. I'm cold. Oh yeah, I mean, of course. This doesn't really protect you forever, does it? Just gives you a... Oh, it's one of you. Oh, I don't like you. It's very dark in here. Oh, it's a chest. Bandit camp key. Hmm. Oh, of course. Oh, fuck. Oh god, that's actually terrifying. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it at all. Oh, fuck off. I might as well be using a frickin' toothpick. That's disgusting. This is something I feel like you'd see in a horror game. That's so much fucking health. That is crazy. Is he... I feel like that attack I just did didn't even do any damage. Or he's getting health back. Okay, I can't. Yeah, this is gonna have to be a comeback another time. As much fun as it is being knocked out and woken back up again over and over and over and over, I think we'll leave that for next time. Jesus Christ. As much as I know I just said I really like this weapon, but I think maybe I'm going to have to find something that's a bit more suited to me. Juices, Immersat Desert. Oh yeah, god, we're a long way from there. We pretty much only just started. But yeah, that'll be the next thing once we have a bit more of a look around. In some of these different areas, we'll move on to the next bits. And we'll call it a night here, I think. Funny mantises. I thought the mantises still died. Really? Oh my god, those mantis... manti? They're really tough, too. Holy shit. Potion. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to start, now that I've got some money, I might have to be... Well, I'm gonna be able to prepare a bit better. Because at the moment I'm just kind of carrying around food and hoping that's going to carry me through, which it isn't. I can make some some stamina potions too, I think. I can make health potions, stamina potions, and life potions, I think. So I can stock up on them, sort of. 3 minutes. Ooh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think I need another weapon though. It's very good damage-wise, but it's too slow. For me anyway, for my style, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna play this again tomorrow night. Tomorrow night I have a lot more time. So we'll be able to put in a nice big session of this and actually make some decent progress, which would be good. Water is key. Yeah, I think we've got two. What are they called? Water skins. So we're quite stocked up on water. But yeah, tomorrow night we'll have a nice, decent stream and get a lot of this. Or maybe even get into one of the next areas if we have a good enough go of it. But yeah, on that bombshell, I think we'll call it a night for tonight. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. And if anyone here is here from the beginning, sorry about all the technical issues. Hopefully we'll give them a pass tomorrow night. Yeah, thanks, Dagny. You too. Yeah, we'll stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I will see you tomorrow. Or whenever. Yeah, okay. Bye-bye.